In the perception of the Central European countries in the eastern flank of NATO, the military, the political meaning of Ukraine in NATO is absolutely crucial for the entire security of the region, for entire security of Europe itself. But still, at this summit, we don't expect the invitation. What we expect is the support for solutions which will make Ukraine stronger and more credible in the position of potential negotiations in future for any form of reclaiming of the territory, for any form of re-establishing sovereignty and peace within the borders of Ukraine. Countries of the eastern flank has to think about confrontation with Russia in the perspective of 3 years. Not the war in a conventional way only, but the confrontation understood as a hybrid diversion, and confrontation understood as a form of asymmetrical activity, including the paramilitary forces. Planning for some unexpected events. We have the regional plans prepared for the threat from very well described directions. So there is also the statement that Russia is the main threat for NATO alliance. We don't do it in a contingency planning way. We have regional plans like in the Cold War period. We have also to look for the commitments on the level of Cold War period. So the 3% level which President Duda is advocating for, which is the long run goal. It won't happen from 1 year to another, and it won't be the request to put it in final declaration. But it's still something what we have to discuss among the allies. We have to make... now we have quite stable situation on the front line. We know that Ukraine is still a sovereign country with intention and determination to fight. But still, we need to do much more on defense spending. We need to modify our command and control chain in the army, in the NATO, fulfill the regional plans in the full spectrum or even above, and engage more allies to understand that without deterrence in the conventional way, by spending the 2% and 3% in perspective of a decade, for example, the cost of this will be much higher when it comes to the risk which they will face in their own countries.